Yo, what's up everyone? It's your boy Connor. Welcome back to Slinging Sips on American Coffee Trip, where today I'm reviewing another coffee from Broadsheet Coffee Roasters. This is a Wilton Benitez single variety Typica Colombia coffee, roasted by yours truly, Broadsheet Coffee Roasters. I saw his stuff of Wilton Benitez's green coffee, well not green coffee, what was once green coffee, guy responsible for growing the coffee, also sold at FACO 1 Coffee Roasters, which is a coffee roaster based out of Jersey City. Their subsidiary, Cafes Mod Cup Coffee, sells that stuff. So this guy is a big deal. This guy is a big deal because the coffee that he grows is award-winning many times over. And I had no idea this guy existed until I really started my journey exploring these coffees, brewing them, all that good. Oh shit, the water's already ready. Brewing them and just learning about what is where and what coffees can I enjoy at home, what coffees will I prioritize at home, and the only way to find that out is to just drink everything. I made a pretty kick-ass map. It still needs to get bigger. It's gonna get bigger. I know it's been stagnating a lot. I've been poor. Being poor means you can't execute your dreams as fast. And yeah, gotta make that bread to make those dreams happen. So, I can smell it from here. Holy shit. Whoa. Ho ho ho. Strawberry. Thai basil. I knew that was some sort of basil, but Thai basil. Strawberry basil and mango. That is a fruity ass coffee. Oh my god. I need to get some of this FACO 1 stuff delivered here. You can't get it delivered to Vermont, unfortunately. So I might have to drive down there at some point. But I also don't have a car, so I'm going to be using the French press today. As you can see, let me heat this up. Just heat it up. Just rinse it out, actually. Quick. Heat up my vessel more than anything. I actually want to go for a little bit more of a dose for the French press. I haven't brewed with the French press in quite a long time. So I think it was overdue to bring this bad boy back out. I think I will try a little bit more on the Jechva Turkish coffee brewer next video. Let me the lack of resistance is just so apparent when you're grinding coffee this coarse. It's absolutely pungent, that smell that comes through. Oh my god. It's like strawberry rhubarb. It's so fucking amazing. The strawberry just has such a potent smell to it. Alright, so this is going to be an 11-minute brew. I have my scale zeroed out. I'm going to start the timer, and I'm going to go right up to my final output. Something I'm not used to at this point because I've been doing so many pour-overs lately. So I'm just going to go little circles, work my way out. I'm going to go the other way as well. I'm going to try to pay attention to that flow rate. Trying to keep it as even as possible. Perfect. So now, the big thing with the French press is that you have to wait. You have to wait. Alright, so we're at 3 minutes 30 seconds, just past that now, and something I want to explain before we hit the 4-minute mark is what you can see here is this nice little crust layer of coffee on the top. Little bits of it are breaking and starting to fall to that bottom. Before I stir, which is going to be happening about 10 seconds, what I'm doing is trapping the gases in here and letting that extract for a little bit of time. And so now when we hit the 4-minute marker, I stir, I start slowly from the inside, and I'm going to work my way outside, stirring in one continuous direction. I lift. And so now that crust is broken up, gases are allowed to escape. All those oils, everything that the coffee has is going to be brewed in the same exact container as the grounds itself. It's an immersion brew method. And now what's happening is whatever chunks didn't fall to the bottom because of the weight, which is why you want to do such a really coarse grind size for this particular coffee, is going to start to fall to the bottom. And it should leave me with a silt-free final cup by the time our 11-minute marker hits. And I'll actually probably be putting this on the top at right around the 10-minute 45-second marker. So now we wait. Let's get this. Got a little screen right there. This part is where I'm going to be pouring out. So 2 minutes, 45 seconds. I drop this like that, and I'm going to push the plunger right until I hit the surface. Very gentle, making sure only a thin layer of coffee appears on top of what I can see here on the filter. Spin this little bit around. So I'm going to dump my water here. And I want to hold the top of this as I slowly pour. Get yourself an angle. Let the coffee seep through the filter. Now what I want to show here is, see how all that coffee's clumped right bottom there? A little bit liquid is always going to be left behind, but it all clumps together, likes to stick. And that is coffee that's not getting through this filter, and that's also coffee that's not getting into your final cup. This is the James Hoffman method of French press. So check out his video if you want him to go over the technique as well. He is a much more popular and much better coffee fanatic than I am. He is coffee Jesus, basically. It's one of the reasons I got to this point was some of the knowledge that he provided. Now, I got this little Vermont I Love Grafton cup. I am a Graftonite in Grafton, Vermont. And this is a nice little mug. With the French press, can't really, keep the coffee in the container and slowly pour it into a small cup, just because the coffee is being brewed in that container, so I needed something to pour it out into. With that being said, I'm going to give a little... Oh my god. It's like I've walked into a fruit garden. It's phenomenal. Oh my god. This is such a fruity coffee. It's such a fruity coffee. That is delicious. It's such an overwhelming taste of strawberry. Like, undeniable taste of strawberry. It's fantastic. I do get a little bit of basil after that initial wave hits, and then I'm not really getting much of the dried mango, but I'm assuming that as the cup cools down a little bit more, which it's not as much of a problem with the French press. You have the glass cooling down your coffee over the 11-minute brew process. It's really long brew process. But with the French press, I'm getting a little bit more of those natural oils from the coffee in here, same way I would with the Chichva coffee, although it's a little bit different, just different ways of brewing that. Another little sip. It just gives me the impression of like just going into a garden in a greenhouse, breaking a fresh, ripe, beautiful strawberry off the plant and taking a bite into it. It's just that wave of sweetness and fruitiness to it is just absolutely fantastic. As well as the basil does kick in later on. I don't get much of the sense of the mango just because it's being drowned out by the overwhelming distinct flavor of that strawberry. It's like having a strawberry salad. It's just so phenomenal. Now, as it cools down, I'm starting to notice more of those mango tasting notes. Coffee is warm right now. I presume that as it really gets cold, I'm really going to start to discover more about it. And That makes this coffee absolutely fantastic. A coffee that you can take a sip, you can learn things about it, you can absolutely enjoy it in the moment, and then to wait a few minutes, 3, 4, 5 minutes after you brewed it and you poured it in your cup, to then experience something new with the coffee that you never discovered before. This is a coffee that I'm going to be trying on a lot of my brew methods. I now know why Wilton Benitez is such a renowned coffee grower, and Broadsheet Coffee Roasters took on the responsibility of honoring his product, which I think is correct. And I would love to see what Fackel One can do with it as well. But with that being said, guys, I'm going to be trying this coffee on various other brew methods. I rotate brew method almost on a daily basis. I now have 8 coffee brewers help me. This has got to stop. It's not going to stop. With that being said, guys, I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.